Right, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys. So today I have a live streaming on YouTube. I try to invite many people to have interactive dialogue in this live streaming, especially for someone who are interested to learn English, and also many people who would like to boost their confidence to start speaking English. You know that English is very important nowadays, especially in this modern era. We would like to be more confident to speak up in English, because many people, especially in Indonesia, there are many people for beginners to learn English, and they don't have enough confidence to start speaking English right here. So I just want to give you motivational, guys, because in my perspective, that if you always have good motivation and then you push yourself to start speaking English, I think that is the best way how to be confident in learning English, right? So as I mentioned many times, and some several social media especially, I always say that, of course, when we learn English, we need a process, and it take a long time. And of course, we must be patient to enjoy and learning English, because it is not automatically that we can be confident to speak English in a short time, maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, and also maybe more than 1 year, right? So in this case, I just want to share my experience how to speak English, even though that sometimes we also forget some vocabulary, and we forget the grammar and tenses. But the most important thing for us is we have to encourage ourselves and to push ourselves to use English in a daily basis, because you know that when we learn English, that means we have to be active to practice English every day, on and on, without fear, and then we have to find out the solution if we still lack of vocabulary, and we need to improve that. And also we have to watch many resources on social media, and to enrich our vocabulary, we can watch on YouTube or maybe other social platform, because especially in Indonesia, there are many English beginners, and they are afraid to start speaking, even though that they have a lot of vocabulary, but they are struggling to speak up in English. And I have got a lot of questions day by day, how to be confident to speak up in English. I think in my perspective, that I have to boost our confidence naturally. That means we have to realize that English is not our native language. So it's something normal that we make mistake in arranging some sentences, or maybe pronunciation as well. But we try to start speaking. You cannot wait until you have got a lot of vocabulary on your head, and then you try to postpone speaking English, and then you are not brave to start speaking. I think that is useless. The most important thing that you have to aware and to realize that English is not our native language, even though that we are still making mistake in arranging some sentences, or maybe understanding grammar and tenses. That's okay. It's no problem. You have to enjoy the process from beginning, right? So you know that I myself, that I also try to do my best. Especially, I always use English day by day, and I teach English for my student, and I speak English all the time, and I practice it, and I try to explain my understanding in English to I share my knowledge to my student, and I try to join the English community, and I have to improve my English, and I have to enrich the vocabulary. I never stop learning English. That's why this is a very important thing when someone are interested to learn English. We have to speak English all the time, right? And in my perspective, that we must enjoy the process in learning English, and then start to speak English all the time, and then try to join English community. Maybe you have a friend in your real life, maybe at school, especially for the beginners, and then for the employee, you have to use English in your workplace, especially in your office. Maybe you have a friend in real life, so you can use English itself, even though that you still make mistake, but you try to get more confidence. Because if you don't do that, you will forget all the vocabulary that you have mastered, and then you feel very stiff when you try to speak English, and you will forget the vocabulary, and then you are lazy to start speaking English because there is no people support you, and then you feel hopeless. That's okay, no problem, right? That is just something normal, but you must have a strong willing to speak up in English. I know that English environment also is very important nowadays, especially when we are interested to speak English all the time, because environment also is very important to support your confidence. Sometimes in Indonesia, especially, just a few people are interested to learn English. But I guess nowadays, after the social media develop, that hello Kayo, El Bahar, Gamestone. Hello, thank you so much for joining. This is my live streaming. Actually, I also have live streaming on TikTok, but I try to manage my time right now, and then I have a time today, and then I try to have a live streaming on YouTube especially. I hope that you can enjoy this live streaming, and I hope that you are excited to join this live streaming, guys. Okay, especially from Indonesia. I believe that some people also from different countries, maybe from Philippines, from Malaysia, from Thailand, especially from Asian countries, they can be excited to join this live streaming. That's okay, no problem. Laura Smith, I'm from Indonesia. Actually, I live in Lombok Island. You know that Lombok Island is one of tourist destination that's very good for tourism. Many people from European, also from different country, try to come to Lombok Island because Lombok has got a fantastic culture and beautiful beaches. And then we have three small paradise island that we call the same location like in Gili Trawangan, Gili Menu, and Gili Air. Okay, thank you so much for joining, Laura Smith. I'm very excited that you can catch my live streaming. Okay, that's why I try to give my experience, guys, to many people who are interested to learn English. I'm not the best, but I try to share my experience that I have been learning and teaching English more than 25 years, even though that I'm still learning right now to improve and to level up my level in English from intermediate to advanced, and then I have to get more information, especially related to English. Oh, you are from Nederland. Oké, hoe gaat het? Ik een beetje Nederlands spreken. Ik spreek Nederlands, beetje. Okay. I'm sorry. Ik spreek Nederlands, beetje. Thank you so much for your participation to join this live streaming. I am still learning Dutch language. I'm so interested to learn. Het gaat goed. Dankjewel. Danken. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm still learning a Dutch language. I'm very interested to learn many foreign language, but now I'm still focused on learning a Japanese language. I would like to learn 10 foreign languages actually, but I have to learn step by step because it is not easy to learn many languages. And now I'm trying to focus on learning a Japanese. Even I'm still in the basic, but I love it. Sometimes I use a Japanese language with my friend in Indonesia who is able to speak a Japanese. Thank you so much. I also want to learn a Dutch language someday. But this year in 2025, I would like to focus on learning the Japanese. Maybe next year, 2026, I would like to focus on a Dutch language. I also watch some a video from YouTube to learn a Dutch language. Thank you so much. Well, maybe if you are interested, Laura Smith, you can visit to Lombok Island. I believe that you know Lombok, and I have a friend in Netherlands as well. She is from my village, and then she works there, and then yeah, there are some people from my hometown, especially from Lombok Island, got married with the guy from Netherlands. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, 2026, I'm going to learn Dutch language, not for now, because this year, 2025, I would like to learn a Japanese. I have to focus on learning that language, especially Japanese, and I try to make I mix English and Japanese. Right. Okay. If you come to Lombok, so you can contact me. Maybe you would like to visit Lombok. Lombok is a very beautiful island. I hope maybe someday you can come to Lombok Island, and I would like to show you the beautiful places, beautiful beach, and then mountain, great culture, and many kinds of some places that you would like to enjoy in Lombok Island. Yeah, maybe I can learn Dutch language from you. Oh, you were born in Jakarta in 1969. Oh, okay. Of course, you speak Indonesian as well. That's very good. Nice to meet you in my live streaming. Okay, this is the first time on this month I tried to open live streaming on YouTube. Actually, I always have live streaming on my TikTok account. I teach English there for beginners and intermediate. I'm still trying to be better in learning English. Okay, thank you so much for your support, Laura Smith. Okay, thank you so much. Right. So I just share my experience right here to someone who are interested to learn English, especially in my country. But this is my live streaming is setting for public, so maybe everybody can watch this video, right? A little bit I can speak and understand bahasa. Okay, selamat malam. Right. Goeden Selamat goedenavond. Okay. I forgot some greeting in Dutch. Goedemorgen, goedendag, goedenavond. Okay. Hoe gaat het? Hoe gaat het? Okay. Goedenavond. Okay. Goedenavond. Goedenavond. Very good. Okay. I can learn Dutch language with you someday. Right. Thank you so much for your support on my live streaming and on YouTube. Thank you so much. Right. Okay. Have you ever been to Indonesia, Laura Smith? Maybe someday you would like to visit Indonesia, and then you can come to my hometown, Lombok Island. Right. Okay. I really appreciate it because you join and give a comment on my live streaming. Oh, once in 1994, 1963. Okay, sorry. Okay. Right. Okay. How many foreign language do you speak, Laura Smith? Yeah, my dream is I would like to be polyglot, but this is not easy. Of course, we have it take a times, and then of course it will be long journey to master many foreign languages because this is not easy. Dutch and English. Okay, very good. Of course, English is important language for international communication. Right. Okay. Yeah, guys, especially for someone who watch my video, my live streaming, that yeah, it's very hard that I have been learning English more than 25 years, and also after I understand about some English grammar or tenses, I try to share to my student. That mean if I don't do that, maybe I will forget all tenses or grammar and vocabulary. That's why I have to share my knowledge to everyone, especially in my hometown. Okay, you know that we need the consistency in learning languages. It is not only to learn English, but also uh, we must have consistency in learning English, because sometimes we feel bored, and then sometimes we feel shy, and then we feel hopeless because of struggling to learn English. And of course it will take times. We have to enjoy that. Okay, I know that there are a lot of Indonesian language are the same with that. Yeah, you are right. For example, handuk, and also automobile, handuk. What else? I forgot that. Yeah, actually, I know some Dutch language. For example, handuk. Okay, we understand handuk. Yeah, you're right. There are many the same word, Indonesian and Dutch language. You are right. Om, tante, that is Dutch language. Handuk, om, tante. Yeah, I know that. I forgot many words in a Dutch language because when I became a tour guide several years ago, um, I have a friend from Netherlands. His name is Mr. Rudy Hartung, and then he has been to my home, and then he stayed in my home for a couple of days, and I learned Dutch language from him. But I don't know now. I don't have contact number from him, so I lost contact. It's very hard to find his mobile phone number, because at that time we didn't have mobile phone around 1995, if I'm not mistakes. Yeah, it has been so long time. So I learned Dutch from my friend Mr. Rudy Hartung from Netherlands as well. Okay, right. um yeah, in my perspective, that when we learn a language, that we must have strong consistency, never give up, and keep doing that, keep speaking English and keep studying, never give up. I believe that if you have a strong willing, that you can be successful in learning language. You don't care about grammar and tenses the first time, but the most important thing that you try to enrich your vocabulary, and step by step to understand about the conjugation. And I believe that you can do that as long as you are brave to start speaking. even though that you are learning English or Dutch or Japanese, something like that. If you have a strong consistency in learning languages, I believe that day by day you can improve how to speak, and you can be more confident to start using those foreign languages, right? Yes, Asbak, Saddle, Ram. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Asbak, yeah. You're right. Yeah, I still remember. Yes, Asbak, Saddle, Ram, Om, Tante, Handuk. What else? Okay, right. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I hope that you can teach me Dutch language, Laura Smith. Yeah, very important also to think in the language that you want to learn. Yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah. Uh, yes, I agree with your opinion because language is media, right? Why I am interested to learn many foreign languages, because sometimes the people they don't understand English, and of course I have to use their own language or their mother language. For example, Japanese. Sometimes they are struggling to speak in English, so I try to use Japanese, or maybe French. Also, maybe they don't understand English, so I have to try to use a French language, Deutsch as well. But I think Deutsch, many people can understand English, especially from Italy. Also, very hard to speak in English, so I have to use Italian language. Okay. Yeah, of course, I realize this is a very hard dream. I know that, but I have to focus on that dream to be brave and to boost my confidence to learn many foreign language. I know this is not easy, but I have to find the solution. Right. Yeah, that's why I always get motivation on my live streaming, even though on TikTok or maybe on YouTube channel, because I try to find the solution when someone feel bored in learning a language. Of course, maybe they don't have any partner, or maybe they don't have any confidence to start speaking. I always give motivation for someone who feel hopeless because of the long journey in learning English. In France, they won't speak English. Yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right. I know that. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to learn French. Yeah, they step by step. I have to learn French. I just know some little word in France. For example, comment allez-vous? Où est-ce que vous allez? And I forgot that. Yeah, I forgot that. Something like that. Yeah, of course, we are struggling to learn foreign languages. It is not easy, but I have uh, to be confident, and I must have strong conviction to learn many foreign languages. Yes, of course, this is not easy. Right. So, yeah, again, I would like to tell you that we need the passion to learn languages, especially from for Indonesian people. Sometimes they feel tired and they feel hopeless because in the long journey of learning English language, and they don't have any uh, English environment, because in Indonesia there are many people also speak in Indonesian language, and sometimes they are mocking why you learn English, because in our country is Indonesia, we have to speak Indonesia. Some people say it like that, but in my perspective, that English is international language that we have to learn. And then as international communications, especially nowadays in modern era, there are many interactive like live streaming, and then we can make friends from other country, and then it's easy to communicate, and we can have a lot of friends from different country. Yeah, you're right. In Bali, they speak English a lot. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because especially in a special place, and then tourists come to the island, of course, there are many local people speak English very well. And then also they learn many foreign languages, Japanese, French, Dutch as well, because many tourists from European countries, especially Bali and Lombok also, because that is a tourist destination. And Java, exactly in Java area in Yogyakarta, uh, central Java, and there are many local people from Java. They also learn English because there are many tourists come to visit that area, especially Yogyakarta, right? Okay, right. So, guys, so never give up, and never stop learning language. I like learning language because according to the experts, say Mr. Steve Colvin, Steve Colvin is a polyglot, and then he said that when we learn many foreign language, that our brain work every day. This is something very important to maintain our brain. If we like learn many foreign language, that it's very good for health, right? Especially our brain. So we try to use our brain to memorize, and then we can memorize many kinds of foreign languages. It is good for it's something like to injure our mind, especially. That's why I love learning foreign languages, because I'm interested to communicate with different countries. That is my, what to say, my planning to learn foreign languages. I believe that someday I can speak Dutch language as well, and then Japanese, because as I mentioned before, that I have to focus on learning English in 2025 and next year. Hopefully that I can speak a Dutch language very well, because I love learning many foreign languages. Okay, right. So anyway, never give up, and keep learning as long as we still have strong energy, and then our brain is able to memorize many vocabularies. Especially, of course, we need to memorize many vocabulary, right? Okay, so I believe that the guy who watch this live streaming, of course, you will have the same problem with me. For example, if you try to learn a foreign language, of course you will be struggling to memorize many vocabulary and to understand about the conjugation. I know that situation, but as long as we can enjoy, and then we love learning foreign language, I think that is okay. Yeah, of course we will have a lot of problem, especially to understand about the pronunciation, the conjugation, something like that. Of course, yeah. I realize that a problem will happen to me, right? Right. So you know that I still remember the first time when I started to learn English. At the time, I just memorized phrases or sentences. I didn't memorize word by word. I tried to memorize sentences. I read a book, a small composition book, and I always tried to memorize some sentences. And the next day, after I memorized them, I went to the beach, because my house is close to the beach, and I tried to use the sentences that I have memorized already, and yeah, it's work because at that time I was so excited, and I was very happy because the tourists could understand what I'm talking about. But the problem is when I lost all sentences, and then the tourists tried to ask me a question back. I didn't understand. Oh my God! At the time, this is the story when I started to learn English, right? And yeah, every day I always memorize many sentences. But until right now, guys, until right now, I still remember the tenses at the first time when I started to learn English. You know what? What is the sentences? Until right now, I still remember that. So the sentence is like this. I'm sorry, sir. I have to go now. Somebody is waiting for me at home. This is the sentences when I try to avoid many questions from the tourists at the time. That means that I just pretending I use that sentences because I try to avoid a lot of question from the tourists. And the tourist said, "You know what? Okay, yes, please, go ahead." But the exactly I didn't have someone with in my home. This is just for reason, right? Actually, I lied to them at the time because I just want to avoid a question from the tourists. And then I back home, and then I try to memorize different sentences. Then after that, I started to learn English when I was in second grade of junior high school. I still remember that, and my English grade at the time was so amazing because in my class there were 40 students in one classroom, and only I myself could understand English at the time. That's why my English teacher was very happy because I could understand English, and then I love speaking English with my English teacher. So I got good mark at English at the time. Uh, that's why my English teacher was very happy. I was still in teenagers, in a little boy that time. I started to learn English when I was in second grade of a junior high school. And after that, after I graduated from middle school, and my father sent me to continue my study to Java. So I joined with Islamic boarding school that is special for Muslim. And at that time, the school asked the student must be able to speak English and Arabic at the time. So I was very happy because I got a good environment because the regulation from the school, every student they have to speak English and Arabic. Wow, that is very great. So I got a good environment, so I could practice English, and I could uh, speak English with many students there. Yeah, 3 years there, I always spoke English with my friends, and then sometime if my teacher was absent to teach English in the class, and the teacher tried to assign me as assistant of the teacher there at the time. Well, it's so amazing at the time because I could explain some grammar and tenses to all of my friends, and then it was a very happy, right? It's very long story actually, but not for now. Maybe next time I would like to give you more explanation, also experience. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your participation to join this live streaming. I hope that you can enjoy this live streaming. Bye for now. Thank you for your support.